Have you ever felt your heart racing, palms sweating, and a wave of fear washing over you for no apparent reason? This, my friends, is what we call anxiety. It's a normal human response, hardwired into our brains as a survival instinct. But when this feeling becomes chronic, it starts to interfere with our daily lives. And guess what? It's a common experience, a companion to millions around the globe, from all walks of life. Remember, if you've ever felt this way, you're certainly not alone. Let's take a moment to share a story about M, an inspiring rapper from Detroit. M had always dreamed of performing live, but the thought of standing in front of a crowd filled him with dread. His heart pounded in his chest like a drum. His palms were sweaty, knees weak, arms heavy. Mom's spaghetti. It was a classic case of performance anxiety, a feeling many of us can relate to. On the day of his first live performance, M stood backstage, his mind buzzing with fear. The crowd was hostile, ready to boo off anyone who didn't meet their standards. But M didn't let his anxiety control his actions. He took a deep breath, stepped onto the stage, and started to drop bars. His voice shook at first, but as he continued, it grew stronger. He poured all his fear, all his anxiety into his words, and the crowd responded. By the end of his performance, they were cheering, won over by his authenticity and passion. M's story is a testament to the power of resilience and courage in the face of anxiety. It's a reminder that while anxiety might be a common experience, it doesn't have to hold us back. It's possible to channel our fears into something powerful, something that connects us with others. And remember, just like M, you are not alone in your struggle with anxiety. So what's happening in our brains when we feel anxious? Well, it all starts with a tiny part of our brain called the amygdala. Think of the amygdala as the alarm system of the brain. Whenever we perceive something as dangerous or threatening, the amygdala springs into action, releasing stress hormones like adrenaline and cortisol. These hormones prepare our bodies for action, a response you might know as fight or flight. But what happens when this alarm system is triggered too often? That's where chronic anxiety can come into play. Repeated exposure to stressful situations or traumas can cause our amygdala to become overactive, constantly sounding the alarm when it doesn't need to. This can lead to feelings of constant worry, unease, and fear. The human brain is complex, and sometimes it can overreact to stress, leading to anxiety. But remember, understanding how your brain works is the first step towards managing and overcoming it. It can feel isolating to deal with anxiety, but remember, you're not alone in this struggle. It is a complex beast that many of us grapple with, but it's important to know that there are a multitude of ways to tame it. Science offers us a myriad of tools. Cognitive behavioral therapy, for instance, helps us understand and change thought patterns leading to harmful behaviors. Medication, too, can be a viable option for some, alleviating symptoms and providing much-needed relief. But it's not just about what's in the doctor's office. Holistic and spiritual methods have proven beneficial for many. Mindfulness, the practice of being fully present and engaged in the moment, is a powerful antidote to the spiraling thoughts that anxiety often induces. Meditation and breathing exercises can also create a sense of calm, quieting the mind and helping us find peace within the turmoil. Across the globe, countless individuals are finding their own ways to manage their anxiety. They are leading fulfilling lives, not despite their anxiety, but often because of the strength they've found in facing it. They are teachers, artists, doctors, parents, friends. They are people like you, who are learning every day how to live with and manage their anxiety. Anxiety is a battle, but it's a battle that we're all fighting together. Take a deep breath and exhale slowly. You're not alone, and there are many resources and strategies available to help you navigate this journey.